Hey folks, Dave here, Evil Viking 13 on YouTube with Joel.
What's up, guys?
Settlement Champion. We let you guys compete as well to build the best settlement at the MECHANIST Lair location. And in this video, we're going to have the last tours of your submissions, and we're going to choose a winner, and there's some really awesome stuff to come. Yep. So let's dive in, take a look. Next up, we've got Scarecrow Gaming, who says he hopes it is up to our standards. We have some very different standards, so let's find out. I like the character. The face mask does confuse me. Let's see if we can hear the commentary. Oh, his settlement broke. Ooh, I'm excited to see what you did now. Like, how did you break Fallout?
So let's go on with it. I'll try to be silent.
Ooh, that was an FPS drop.
So Joel and I could talk about it. But other than that, let's get going. We have 10 minutes.
Okay, entranceway. This is the bar. I like the extra pipes he added. Those are added.
I wouldn't have noticed that. Glad
now in this case, the rust decals being projected down onto the counter actually works really well. What is that abomination behind the counter? Did you see that?
No, what was that?
Alright, I'm gonna go back for that just because I was talking about the rust. Watch, like what?
Whoa! Oh, what?
It's called the all-seeing eye. Satan, is that you?
What the heck is that?
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Oh wait, dude, the eye photos. It's in his face mask.
Oh.
It's that stabby guy from that side quest. Sorry, guys. I did this in 2015. It was a long time ago. Is that a giant worship podium? We got a story going here.
Yeah, someone really likes the Joel settlements a lot, I think.
This was going to be used in my nuclear radio show. This was going to be the all-seeing eye layer, a cult layer where they would sacrifice people onto those spikes to the all-seeing eye, which is the painting on the piano. I came up with this idea when I saw a retextured version of the green hood with all those eyes on it. And I was just like,
that's
okay,
pretty
that
creepy.
Looks
I like
cool.
that.
That looks like something occultic.
It sounds like this area up here, well, he wasn't able to finish because of the glitch. That concrete pillar is one thing he used to do the place everywhere glitch, so I could tell him what he was working on up here.
Mods to see if that would fix it, and it didn't. So I don't know which mod it is.
That one right there, that pillar.
It's just
yeah.
built too much here, even though I.
It's like in the ground right there. Yeah, it's. Some serious FPS droppage for.
Where's the spike? Is it right below this thing? Oh, did he show him off already? Oh! Snap.
Was not expecting the jump. That actually made me cringe a little bit.
Meat bags. Oh,
that's a really cool looking shack. Where's that even from? Oh, that is a terrifying painting.
It looks like it's really low texture though on it, or maybe it's just the graphic.
Here, the radio station was used to lure in people to come in to use a sacrifice and such.
This is to lure in survivors and stuff?
Then I was,
that's creepy.
Happy with able to get.
Again, everyone appears to have used the same corner for the power plant.
I don't know when and how it started to do that.
It makes you wonder, was there a generator there? Like there? I don't think there was, but
I don't know.
Everyone used that corner for the power. That podium is awesome. Look how much detail that has.
I even write a custom song.
Is that an organ?
Piano for the nuclear radio episode that showed off the all-seeing eye, but no.
It's got like a chandelier and like all kinds of door details in it. Wood paneling of the coffins. The dialogue from the robot is like perfect. Even the power armor looks kind of disturbing, all naked and stripped down. See, this is how you show off your details right there. Slow pans.
Giant spikes.
But still a bathroom.
It's still a bathroom.
Like actually sealed off. Like we'll murder people, but you're gonna have privacy.
Yeah, you're gonna have privacy first.
Nice bathroom.
Need to vomit before you're about to get sacrificed?
Privacy.
We have a private place for you to do that.
Then the spikes publicly.
Then the spikes publicly. Is that a giant door?
Yeah, it looks like he resized doors and pieces to make the podium.
How did he do that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How crap you? It must be a mod. Must be a mod.
Must be a mod, yeah.
Hopefully there's mods. I don't know. How the crap did you mod this yourself?
A lot of lights in here. Oh, look at all the string lights all the way across. All right, he
That's
sealed
fine,
off the
I like
broken safety first.
It was the same with that last guy did. Had the little warning.
I like the
Those
warnings.
posters. Jeez. I'm glad that he did keep with a theme though, which is nice, and had a theme, which is good.
Yeah, always good to actually have a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking all the ratty furniture. Like even the couches are all those super worn down ones. Oh, like the sleeping quarters is just bags of meat.
So this area over here was the place where most of the occultists would stay and live and such. As you can see, there's a scrambled mass right here, but there's also blood bags and stuff hanging off these totems and stuff. And I wanted to make it look like it was just kind of falling apart. Even this post right here is bent over a little bit. And I thought this was the perfect spot to use the super mutant
I got those things to sit there.
I also have blocked off all the
That's all
entrances
one
and
prop
other
piece. The
entrances.
pole.
No,
and
but
the
like
bags.
if it sticks to the
I wanted this
ceiling, you know what I mean? Like how do you place it there?
The glitch into the wall.
Oh,
Yeah, with the concrete pillar.
Part of a bigger factory and stuff like that because it was all collapsed in.
This is a pretty
So yeah, guys,
convincing
that is
like
my
cult lair, I
mechanistic
think.
cult lair.
Yeah.
The lighting
You
really
guys
helps. Like it's very dramatic lighting when you walk in. There's almost no dark spaces left in here, which is probably what happened to its frame rate. Because if you look, that's why it's so bright. Minus these glitchy dark spots. Like it's tons of lights in here. Dude, he even covered up the Mechanist Lair logo with all the boards
I
and
like
stuff.
that. Nice. I meant to say that in the other builds that I kind of hated seeing the Mechanist Lair because
The
it was
logo?
like because if they're not going
it
full
doesn't
robot
freeze on me.
making it the Mechanist Lair, it just felt like it was not their own
Like,
space.
we'll start walking around.
That's
do our
a weird.
thing.
freaking-
Holy crap, that thing is awesome.
Is that an actual
Sea
like
lag
robot
right
you can build?
there.
on there? Like,
I guess those are just parts you can
Supposed
add
to
to it.
Freeze on me.
It's pretty sweet. Honestly, I'm struggling between a 7 out of 10 and an 8 out of 10 just because it's not finished, obviously. I think that does hurt you. Yeah, that is going to hurt you. I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10. I can really see where it was going, though. I was going good places, or bad places, if you will. I'm going to say most unsettling settlement so far.
There's something.
Most unsettling settlement so far. All right, what you got for us, Joel?
And
I'm a little sad about it because I feel like it has a lot of
and
potential,
see, it's kind of a big deal.
but
I don't know what's
I mean again like it sounded like he had more, but it wasn't working or something like that or something like that. I don't know. To me, it was like I got really excited seeing the whole like torture areas and stuff like that. To me, it doesn't feel cohesive enough for me, and so like that to me just kind of like I don't know. I love the idea of it, but it just doesn't feel like it's executed very well. And I know he had some issues on it, but it's like I want to see this fully finished, things connecting. Like to me, like the bathroom room, something like that, was kind of like it doesn't match. To me, it didn't match with that. Then even seeing the power armor, it was just like, why is there power armor? And then there's like. I don't know, like it just didn't feel like to me, like didn't feel like there was like cult areas. I was like, I wish it was just more of that, just more spikes. I wanted to see a little bit more fire barrels or things like that that made it feel more dark and creepy, and it just felt really bright. So
I actually like the brightness. The dramatic lighting in there was very different compared to the dark, weird spots that this settlement tends to have. And with that really awesome central podium, I think the lighting worked well for it. It would have been cool if there were some darker, creepier areas, maybe like in the alcoves and stuff. But again, I guess his settlement glitched, so I'm just glad he was able to record this video without it totally freaking out.
yeah, I'm gonna give a 5.5 on this because I was like I got
Dude,
really
half points now, are we?
I got really excited for it at first, but then I think just the execution of it just kind of it went downhill for me.
Don't forget the
I was
all-seeing
like,
eye robot that is actually the centerpiece too. Like that's
I like that, but that's still to me. I think that's something still easy to build. Like it's like wow me with something that feels really cohesive and like fully finished, and I feel like it was part of it was, and other parts were lagging. So I mean, it didn't do it for me this time.
man.
I mean, I'm saying this only from being a champion at winning at I won in the polls. I don't know if you saw my campaign, but I destroyed you, Dave. So I feel like my opinion is a little bit more valid now because I was the winner.
Well, we all know how much YouTube means to Joel
Mhm.
and the opinion of people on YouTube, and I mean, I technically won an actual award from a actual place for settlement building, which that's pretty cool. But it's not like YouTube opinions, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where it's really at.
That's where it really is.
I will crush you next time. Our next one's gonna be from the High Roller, who's building on PS4. He's also a general with the Minutemen. He says he went with a Minuteman brewery and added 2 bars because it takes money to raise an army. Apparently, it's pretty buggy on PS4 with settlers, so he wasn't able to actually populate it with settlers. And he says he might rebuild it elsewhere and never return again. Let's check it out. Welcome to the party, pal. I like the outfit. Points for the Minutemen.
Is that the Minutemen hat?
Yeah. This is cool because all the entranceways are like the same on the outside. You go through and it's just something totally different on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
The High Roller Brewing Company, Ghost Rider. Alright, that's some dramatic lighting. He's got his cinematic pans down. Alright, security guards in the caps. They look like secret police or something. That's pretty cool. This has all the smooth painting we could ask for.
Yeah, and a little bit more.
That slow walk.
Dave's super slow walking. You must be a fan of your really early videos.
Just exploring my settlements.
What in the world's going on over there?
What are we brewing here? Ghosts from Ghostbusters? I see a tripwire.
Oh my gosh.
That is cool.
Ghost Rider.
I don't even know how he did that. Like, what would even activate that? What is that? Oh, he's got the flamethrowers behind it. Okay. That is clever. That's one of the most clever things I've seen in these. Wait, is it actually... Which skulls?
That's awesome.
Those are skulls just rolling by.
They're magic. So are they brewing this from people's dead bodies?
I kind of hope so at this point.
Yeah, it's like...
Because at first it's like, oh,
this is a human IPA? Or whatever, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, that's it. Like, the sound of the boats hitting the track. This level is just amazing. Okay, I was expecting a full-on Minutemen build, but this is like the dark version of the Minutemen. This is awesome. It's Joel's favorite thing, fire barrels.
Because they're free, you know, to hook up electricity to them. Ghost Rider Bar.
The atmosphere is just
you
ridiculous.
never had your own General Dave beer. I've been asking for that for ages, Dave.
Just be patient.
Just be
There's
patient.
a time and a place for everything.
I'll have that now, finally, after Joel gave me that creative idea.
I'm going to kill you with my bare hands. I'll be really good at that. Wait, I see skulls like going down the top track. This is amazing.
This is the bottom. Welcome to the party, pal.
I just love the sounds of the skulls. It's got a motorcycle in the middle of it. I'm just now seeing what that actually is.
Yeah, it's driving through like barbed wire.
That is such a cool idea. That's awesome. What's going on back here? This is a very slow cinematic walking over the catwalk. Please, it's me. Please, it's me. I just soldered my way through. I mean, he's...
How many times have you done that, Dave, in your own settlements? Just walk super slow, not recording.
My lawyer advised me not to answer that question.
How'd they ever get elevators working in Fallout. That's what I want to know.
They're wearing hard hats and utility suits, and they're sweeping the floor.
I'm just so hungry. Oh.
I'm just so hungry all the time. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Why couldn't your factory have been like a brewery? That would have been awesome, Dave.
Because I'm actually using my factory right now.
I just love all the barrels. That's so good.
This is amazing.
Is that the ingredients?
Yep.
Is that the wheat?
It's great too because it's like it sends one direction and one the other. That's really cool.
Very slow pan.
There's a lot of tanks down here too.
This is. You should have done a brewery,
We
Dave.
had a good supply of clean water.
This
Things
is
would be
pretty
better.
awesome.
Identity confirmed. This
I can't imagine how long it took him to get all these settlers into place. It's like the machine's actually still working. No, we can't stop the line. The brew has to be made.
I mean, there's somehow. How is there somehow still Nuka-Cola still left in the world, Dave? After how many years of the apocalypse and Fallout? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
This guy actually.
Yeah, this guy's still brewing. Love all the bottles. That's great.
Wait for it. It's actually producing them. It looks like.
You should know. People have been
It's
complaining.
glass bottles.
It's just nothing but broken glass and broken dreams down here.
I love all the big vats. That's great.
It's funny because it still feels kind of ramshackle-like. It's just fit into the area really well. I see that he has the broken tracks as well. What is the lighting down here? Everyone had to put like 1,000 lights. I've got a mod that doubles the range of my lights too, and I still had to place a whole bunch.
Golly. Okay, that's where the skull. Please let there be a payoff with the skulls. Please. You will get a 10.0 from me if there's a payoff with the skulls. If you guys are brewing literal human beer, oh man, that's a great idea. So many skulls! What the hell's going on up there?
We've already been up there. That's the bar.
No, but above it, that's what I want to know. Please, I just want to see what's up. Where are the skulls coming from?
Oh, I think they're just looping.
Oh, they're just looping.
So it might be just like to scare people who are visiting, like, oh, what is this badass place? Like, they got skulls on machines just going by. Like, what's in this stuff? Like, it's just for decoration. Or maybe not. We'll see. But it looked like it was looping, like a complete
So
loop.
that was still a
up.
cool like feel to it, though.
Yeah.
I really do love all the barrels. I don't even know you could place barrels in the game.
Yeah. All of my settlements have had a stash of like beer barrels and like wine barrels, like always.
I've literally missed all that. Maybe if you designed it better, people would notice that, though. One of these days, you'll have a little bit more creativity. But another slow walk
Shh.
to.
I'm trying to pay attention to the walk. There it is.
There's a whole lot more of it too. Oh, what are these guys doing?
Busted on the smoke break.
Hi, how are you? Nobody has enough to eat. Can't you do something to help?
We're so hungry.
Just like the Minutemen, they're always starving.
Radio freedom. So that Yamas thing
Oh.
on the wall was on the sign.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yamyas?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Dark secret, dark secret, dark secret.
Let's see. I don't mean just a dark secret, but remember in your vault, under your secret vault, it wasn't just the secret vault that ooh.
That's classy.
That's a surprise there for me. That just looks really nice. I'd drink a beer in there. And then for the drunks, they can just grab the weapons. Oh! See, it was that little Bioshock area you created, that little kind of tiny nook, that extra vault. That was the, like, you just went above and beyond, just creating what makes sense. You wanted to create a little bit something more special. That is what I'm looking for. That's the, like, that's the bam from Emerald Lagasse. What is that guy? You know, that cook guy? Bam, bam, bam!
Exactly. Every settlement needs some bam, bam, bam.
I love all the different beers.
What kind of holder is that even? I'm not even sure. Ice cold, of course, in the ice cooler.
Does it make it ice cold when you have it?
No, you have to put them in that robot.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get ice cold ones, is to put him in that robot. What's his name? Buddy, I think?
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola guy. Or
I wonder if he's actually here somewhere. That'd be kind of awesome.
I think I saw him walking around at the start of the tour.
Oh my gosh, cigarettes in the cigarette machine.
I don't think you even did that.
I haven't in a long time now.
Slacking, Dave. That's your slacking off, man. Like, that'll just pass. That'll do. You need to put in that 90 hours worth, man. No.
Minimum.
90, yeah, then another 20 hours for polish.
Yeah, and then 14 hours for the cigarettes, like loading them in one by one.
14 hours. Oh gosh, if that actually happened, no.
Do you want that, Joel?
I love the barrels and the wooden seats and the stools. I love that. What? Chesty never quit? What?
Works for me. I like it. Now the FPS is struggling some. So many lights. Hear explosions? Don't worry, it's just the Marines and you're already dead.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Is that
Nothing to report. Stay safe.
Radio Freedom?
Yeah. It won't let me. Ice cold Gwyneth Pale. Minigun? Man, they've got a lot of awesome weapons here for all the drunk people.
I like how you assume that any weapon on display is like completely loaded, ready for the taking. Like, oh, of course. Like, revolver? Every chamber. Loaded up, ready to go. It's like, what is on display? Maybe we can unload it. No. Full magazine. In fact,
That's what I would do.
one in the chamber.
One in the chamber, ready and locked. And, yeah.
Also, the trigger's a little bit wiggly, so when you take it off the shelf, it might just unload. Ready to kick the cannon down the stairs at the workers who aren't working.
Hi, how are you?
It's a long smoke break.
But the food's a bit short lately.
Food's a bit short, though.
So hungry.
General Dave, give us food. Are you dropping a beer for them?
They said they were hungry, so I was gonna give them a beer.
This is Radio Freedom.
Just threw it on the ground and left.
All day,
There you
all
go, pick it
across the
up.
Commonwealth.
It's ice cold for now.
Attention, all Minutemen. Super mutant attack reported. Please respond if you can.
Oh, duty calls. That's the end of the tour. It's an attack reported. He's actually gonna leave. He's gonna go fight the super mutants. He's running now. He hasn't run the entire video. Then he gets the radio call for the attack, and he literally runs to... Wow, okay. Well, my immersion is very pleased.
I really like that. I think that was... Man, this is a toss-up, I think, between this and the rave party.
Oh, man, I give that one a 10, and this has gotta be a 10. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm so conflicted.
This one's really rough. I'm gonna give it a 9.1 on this. It's just slightly better than the rave one. I think this one's a little bit more immersive to the actual environment. than the
I
rave
think
was.
so, yeah.
Like it was so creative, but the rave was so amazing too.
It was so consistent. All the way
Like I think the rave, to me personally, I think it was built a little bit better than this. Like overall, just how it was built. But this was such a creative idea, and it was still. I think it was executed pretty darn well.
Yeah, this is my second 10. I'm just all in at this point. My immersion is raging. Next up, we've got Xander, also known as Godzilla Dude. Point there for Godzilla.
Godzilla Dude. Okay.
Let's see what he's got here.
Hello, not so evil
All right,
Viking
I like
13
the
and Joe.
outfit. That feels like a very
this
60s
is my
outfit.
settlement. A settlement to show what would happen if the Minutemen and the Institute would join forces and create a settlement.
Is that a backdrop?
and this is
background?
Blaze Amberheart,
I can't
my
tell what's the
character.
background.
And we are going to show you around in my take on Starlight Drive-In, which I dubbed Starstruck City. Without further ado, let's keep a move on. This is where you're being led in large groups of settlements, settlers, and I will
Oh,
just
right.
switch
There
to
was some
Minutemen.
confusion for some people if it had to be the Mechanist Lair. So we're gonna not score this one, but we're gonna give him the old
You would have
walk
to
through just
go
because.
Looky Loo.
this side.
All right.
Nice billboard there.
Starstruck City.
And if you're contaminated, you can knock.
It's interesting that the choices people choose for their UI.
Contaminate you.
Oh yeah.
This is,
I hadn't even noticed.
the entrance with the
I used to
cigars.
love the green one,
There right now.
but I think I'm just getting older. But it always like annoys my eyes. Like my eyes hurt after seeing it. So I always turn to like orange.
I hear the generator is roaring.
Original diner. I know many people have done this, but I do think it looks fantastic.
Someday,
Right here.
super mutants kill
This is where you would
Oh.
Yeah.
contaminate.
What happened in place?
Yeah, this is very
The
nice.
rad
This is where
shack.
my various
Ooh, hand placed props. So that pickup option, hand placed. Very nice diner. I like the dining area. I actually want to see more of that.
Did
if
you
we
do
go
one
back
in the
up.
diner?
embassy,
area?
which is also
There's one
my
coming up.
player's home.
It's the drive-in actually.
Oh, they're driving.
The automated doors.
The giant power thing on the ground.
Down here into my living room, which is where we do most of the informal business. You know, play some pool, discuss some stuff. Show
I like the little
my
alcove for the power armor
bobbleheads
kind of sticking out to the side.
Power armor.
The glowing shelf.
If
That's the
there
frame
is
rate
more
killer right
pressing
there.
matters that we do not want eavesdroppers, we have to go upstairs. We have to go through the rest of my
I
house.
need to use more of those lights.
I
They
show
have some
my
awesome
money and
atmosphere.
stuff.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a lot of placed money
Little
props.
teddy bears watching TV, how cute. Alright.
He's
maybe
going for
I'd show
cute
them
points right
to the
now.
balcony.
Yeah, teddy bear is always an easy win.
Nice view of the entire
Whoa.
settlement. Just sitting
All right, that feels like a pretty happening
What
city.
was that barn just floating
this
up there?
is where I also do most of my work. I like to work
This is
outside.
huge.
Alright. And we come down to my bedroom, where I sleep. You know, imagine I'm sleeping and we're being attacked. Then I can quickly.
That's that
jump
concrete
into
wall
my
outside. That is
armors,
impenetrable.
grab a
It's like
weapon.
4 units high.
Alright, we go upstairs, and this is where the real business is being done, with representatives of either the Minutemen or the Institute.
Oh, wow, it's like a
discussing with
diplomacy
me how we
table.
can save America.
Where North and South Korea came together in the apocalypse.
And but you know,
Oh, this is
imagine
amazing. All
being
these props
attacked,
are like ones
and
that
I
you had to
can't
like
ask them, you know,
place,
to
not
fight.
in the editor, but like
So
drop.
there's a secret exit right here. Usually it won't be closed, but I've got to close it. But yeah, secret door right there.
I don't know if I call it a
Quickly jump
secret
down,
door.
so I don't have to go through that door again.
Oh.
Oh, we can see a little secret already. I'm a cannibal, so behind my house I put some gold bags.
Oh, he's a cannibal.
keep my
And he has like a little chute out the back of his house.
Right. Then
There's your
a
dark
little
secret,
farm
Joel.
here.
How many points? Like 1,000 points.
Right here. It's called the moon.
But see, Dave, I like to be wowed, and that's what your settlement didn't do for me. It didn't wow me. It's just like, oh, okay, no, this makes sense. So that's a regular office, you know. This is a regular factory. Nothing crazy about it. Just regular, normal.
And that's what matters in the apocalypse, is to be exciting. Like, you'll die really horribly and quickly, but you'll be like, man, that was a life well lived.
Yeah.
It was short, but it was really exciting.
It's really
is being done in this thing. Again, I've seen this before, but you know, I
That's
like
the
putting the ships
Ember
in there.
alert.
So it
There's
looks
like
really
alert
great.
levels for the settlement.
And up there is a basketball court.
He's going for the huge city here, and I feel like this is pretty close to a settlement that you could walk up on and it would feel like an actual city.
Yes.
Weird stuff.
You like brother
I
to
put a
straw.
Robo workbench here. I really think it fits great. It's like almost the exact shape. I really love it. I think it looks great. And then I will show you to the gym.
pain, no gain.
No gain.
The gym.
And
So
the way
many
the settlement
lights.
works is they
Oh my
that
gosh.
the Minutemen and the Institute are
This
both
is
competing
huge.
for power here. So this is a gift from the Minutemen. They built this gym.
And the Minutemen built him a gym.
They want people to be ripped and then to join them.
Weapons are being made.
Dramatic shadows through the floor right there.
Then, but
Holy
of course, the Institute
cow.
also likes to
I
show
feel
off
really
the
bad for him
instruments
trying to
they
fit this
built.
into a 10-minute video
clinic,
now.
So,
This is insane.
this show on the road?
a little waiting room, and a surgical room.
Is that a cat?
So, yeah, we
There's a
go
cat.
upstairs.
I swear I heard a
a little
cat.
bit of an
Yep,
infirmary.
there's a cat
Lots
in the
of
hospital.
cats. I like, putting the generators. I don't want
Oh,
to
that's
hide
cool.
them. I do
Tucking
want them
the
existing.
Power like through a little
not just
access
hide them in
area.
walls.
The wall.
This
Please.
is where you can help defend the Commonwealth. You sign up for the
It's got a
Minutemen.
police
They
unit.
have their little outpost right here.
Oh, that's
They
pretty
have
cool.
contact
It's
with
the
the
sign up
castle.
sheet for the Minutemen.
Not showing you that. Here's a playground.
Thank you for that.
Campfire for traders. Greenhouse.
Make them
The Minutemen are real people now, aren't they? In your mind, like they exist.
I do it for them.
Shack where they can
When I
sit
lose, they
outside,
lose.
right?
Because the rations go down.
Now you see this massive
What?
thing right here. This
Have we
is
been in this
the
place yet?
wall. The wall is the residential
What in
area.
the
I've
crap?
never seen this before. I hope this is original. In which
That's
all
awesome.
the houses are up on the wall. I tried to support as much as possible, but I didn't use mods.
Oh,
at
that's the
first,
theater
just for
wall.
finishing touches.
Yeah.
The way
That's
I
a little
see
bit
it,
unsupported.
The Commonwealth is the past.
This is the
And the
Synth
only
retention
synth
outpost?
retention
Ooh,
outpost
he allied
where
with the
you can let
Institute, it looks like.
X688 know of synths running around that needs capturing. Quickly
Like, I
going
feel
to
like
show
we
you
could look
some
at
of
that
the
outpost alone for a couple of
decorated
minutes.
walls.
But he doesn't have the time because there's
They're all
so much more.
decorated.
This wall area is
Good,
huge.
looking nice. All little houses and shacks. Alright. Quickly gonna show you the. I'm first going upstairs.
Oh, I'm just realizing he has those concrete walls across the entire thing with railings
dog
across
houses
the
are here as
top.
well.
The
Oh my
entire
gosh.
area.
There's another house there.
How is this not
You
crashing?
know what?
This
Just
actually reminds me of
another
Blight Town
houses.
and Dark Souls.
Don't have to show them all.
You know that area going down the side wall? It's all built.
Even a little
Just nice
side
houses.
railing tucked in right there.
Alright.
I noticed that.
Oh, and a barber
I see that detail.
shop. Barber
A
shop.
barber shop in the boxcar.
Oh, this is crazy.
Alright, without further ado, let me quickly show you a more defensive tower.
Holy crap! Defensive
A
barn
little
tower.
bit of jail.
More beds
I
downstairs.
say a little
In a
bit,
prison.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And there's guardrails all around,
I don't
so
envy
you don't fall off.
All I noticed the
There's
guardrails. Don't you
Professor
worry.
Garvey,
I knew the Minutemen would stand by us.
the overseeing of the guards. Alright, let me.
This feels like
show
a
you
coming together of all the
some top of
factions.
wall
Holy
guardrails
crap!
so you don't
jeez.
fall off.
I love how it actually
Gates
rotates and
dismantled.
curves, and there's so much angle to it.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road.
How much time do the railings take to make them look unique like
I
that?
really like that.
Oh, man,
working
elevator.
elevators,
Oh
of
my
course.
gosh.
Because this might be on console, which means he had to
Shacks
use the
where
glitch to
guards
place
can
all that
sleep,
stuff.
but also shoot from
Jeez.
little outhouse. If there's someone at the door we don't like, you can shit on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
Nice.
They could,
Did he add that after he saw our video?
he can catch a
Side
load.
view of
He
the tower.
can catch a load.
Let's go down and quickly show off the crow's nest, which will be the last thing I'm going to show you. So don't think I have much more time. Of course, the water purifiers are right there. And so, of course, this is a more
What was like the radiation
relaxing,
pit in the middle? That was cool.
Sound.
What is that?
Oh, the statue. So this is where we pray that General Dave comes to our settlement.
This is where you break the gym.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's a more relaxed sound because they're very safe.
Oh wow,
there.
it's like the different tiers in Diamond
Big
City
light lights,
with the very loud generators.
festive looking.
Like I'm actually looking here, and I'm
this is
not
the
entirely
crow's
sure
nest.
how he started some of these platforms to build on.
If you look inside,
A central mark area with all the
and
tents?
outside is also
What gun is that?
nicely secured.
Flare?
I'm not
I
entirely
believe.
sure. Looks really cool though.
That was it. I hope you really liked it. All the
That
resources.
was it. It's just a
were
quick,
gathered
like, entire
without
city
lots or cheats.
Oh,
with all the
man.
different factions working together.
And,
That was really good.
I
really
wish.
Like, really like your
that's
channel,
freaking huge, man.
and I hope you will.
So
will get
this
to
obviously does not count for
see
the
it.
Mechanist Lair build competition.
Alright.
I know some of you guys were confused if you had to use the actual Mechanist Lair location. Oh wow, that though. That was like stunning. I would say you even had structural supports on some of that stuff. I'd say easily a 9 out of 10, but it's just disqualified for this competition.
Yeah, I love that. I think my favorite part of it was probably the wall city, or the wall thing. That actually gives me an idea. I'm like, oh man, I would love to build that. Like, I don't know where I could even do that, but it'd be cool if there was a rock, like cliff edge. Just make a cool cliff edge type of building society. It was like Ewok Village a little bit. I really like that. That was really impressive.
Yeah, even though
Yeah, I give it a 9.0 on that.
Yeah, same here. Easily very glad that I watched that. That was awesome. All right, next up we've got, I believe it's Taija. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Who's got a build for us. The video is titled The Suicide Chamber and Death Trap, which seems like it's the same thing. But let's find out. Let's dive in. This better be royalty free so I can use it. Alright, trunk, lots of turrets. Whoa!
Whoa!
Alright.
You're screaming?
It's a trap room. I like how the turrets were like all in the dark and then like they all went red.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. So after the trap goes off, the switches like can't open the door to let you out. You have to
that's cool.
you have to shoot the right location in the dark to get out of the trap. Oh, there's so many like crazy logic switches in here.
And I am jamming to this music.
It's like a puzzle. Like, how many times over would you be dead right now?
Whoa.
Alright, so the lair is a prison.
I like that fire right there.
There's a lot of disturbing things here. Oh.
Oh yeah, that looks really sad.
Keeping the prisoners docile.
Docile.
Docile?
It's docile.
I don't think it's docile.
I think it's docile. Vote in the poll.
No, not again.
Dave can't handle to lose again. That goat thing, jeez.
Ugh.
Perhaps he doesn't even know.
This place is kind of unnerving me some. That's.
I like the robots burning steak. I haven't seen that before. That's really cool.
Oh, human roast
Oh, there we go.
cage. There's the drop.
Yeah, the music did drop. Escape finality. Oh man.
Oh, where the meat's coming from. Whoop. Looks right to the side.
He's keeping very consistent with it. I like that. What in the? What was that? Alien?
I think so. Please, not me. That is an alien. What the heck? Represents the air of the elements. Okay. Oh, he put a concrete ceiling in. Gee.
I think this place has some of the best lighting outside of obviously maybe the rave. But this,
That's
I mean,
pretty cool.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it seems really cohesive. It's also keeping with the same orange tone lighting. A lot of them have like white lights. This is all kind of like yellow, and I think that works really well
Yeah.
for this. For making it dingy, and it's not fluorescent.
He's using the dark spots too. Like he didn't try to light the whole thing. Okay, so he has all the different elements here. This seems very cultish.
Yeah.
I love that everyone built crazy robots here too. Like every single one's just totally different as far as the robots go. That alien in the shadow is disturbing.
Yeah, do not like that.
Tiny little staircase.
I do too. I like how this looks.
That trap room was nuts. I think he actually closed the door somehow.
Alien should be inside a cage? Oh.
Oh. Caution, genius at work. Oh, he's extracting alien brains for the Robo Brain bots. Nice touch of lore. Alright, alright.
The music's pretty epic, but it fits.
Escape finality. Are you taking your medication today before you go up? There goes that frame rate. Woo!
Wait, the elevator went right up to that pole thing.
Did it now?
Yeah, he hid that. He was looking away.
You caught him though.
We see all. Whoa.
This is getting really deep.
Yeah.
Finality of time.
Whoa. Jeez. What?
I like how he filled the exodus with like, it's like
No
debris.
return.
Oh, he just primed it up.
What is this?
There's the music again.
Oh, this is where you just.
You know, a chicken out timer. His console or computer or whatever is about to crash. He's right, it can only be opened from the outside too. the countdown.
I like
That is dark. The electrical grid here is just nuts.
I don't know if that's impressive or not because I don't know what that even means.
The wiring, just single logic point. But dude, just the amount of wiring in here is, it's surprisingly organized too. Like he doesn't have the mod that has the little tiny conduits like I use. But it's so organized. Like look at all the wiring behind the wall, like all the poles.
Oh man.
All right, behind the scenes here. Oh, Joel, get ready. You're gonna have a nightmare about this. Delayed off-on switch. Should have killed himself faster.
He's showing. You're wasting your time showing us all the behind the scenes, my friend. I feel like we have to dock a little bit on that because that's giving 25 more seconds to show your settlement.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I care a lot about this because I understand your pain. Joel, as a cheater who cheats his way to victory with mods that just give him victory, some of us have to work for what we create. So we take pride in it. Pride in our failures.
Pride in our failures.
All right, so yeah, he's just
man.
walking us through the logic of it, which is, like I said, nuts. Very organized though.
Oh man. These last three are really a toss-up for me. Now I'm like, dang it. Really love that brewery.
I think for me, this is an 8 out of 10. It's fantastically done. Just a few parts of it still have that kind of workshop feel to it, where things are kind of like lined up a little bit too well.
I mean, it feels more like fun. Like it feels more like a video game.
Sure, yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
there were some areas that just felt like I really love the lighting on it. Yeah, there's areas that just I felt like needed a little bit more detail.
Exactly.
It was just kind of like, here's a section by a concrete wall, here's some stuff. All the different areas looked really nice, but it just felt kind of like, here's a zone, here's a zone, here's a zone. The main feel of it looked really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably give it 8.7 on this one for me.
You're getting really specific on these numbers.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got to see who wins.
Are you IGN now? Like, 8.846.
Because it's not a 9. 9's really, really, really good. This just lacks a few things that I think to me just makes it an 8.7.
Yeah, what did I give it? An 8, I think?
Okay.
I think I gave it an 8.
Yeah.
I also awarded the best defensive traps for that trap room. Dude, like, the game logic itself couldn't escape that room. You got trapped inside. Like, the game engine would, like, delete itself. Nothing could get out of that room. That was... I love how all the turrets, like, you couldn't even see them. You could just, like, see the silhouettes on the shelves. Then when the trap goes off, all the walls just turn red and all the turrets go live. That was...
I'll have to give it an award for best lore on this one. Like, the brewery was extremely well done, but I don't think there was not like a lot of inherent lore that I could see from it other than it was connecting to the Minutemen and they made their own brew. But this one was like with, you know, the air, wind, water. That was pretty cool, and the fact that you could go and kill yourself, like connected really well to like the kind of society, the cultish area. And I think this one had the best lore for me.
Well done. For our next submission, we have one from Jan, I believe. Let's take a look. Again, I love how everyone's UI is completely different. Purple and orange, a bold choice. I also love how the entranceway is like the same every time. Oh, we got another speed run here. I want to see that fireplace corner again. That was really cool.
Nope, not gonna see it. Whoa!
No, turn.
Hey.
No, no.
Whoa!
Whoa! It's
interesting.
A secret garden going on. Nope, it's gone. That's a lot of construction. The Minuteman statue on the roller. I did that for my sanctuary at Somerville, where like the statue had just gotten there.
You can't talk too much. You gotta watch. You're gonna miss everything. Weapons bench there. Okay.
Trying to process crates of crates. Oh, the wood planks on the ground. I noticed that. Oh, dude, there's a lot of wood planks. It's a lot of detailing. Is that a fish farm? And it's gone. Almost, dude, the controllers are almost worse because they like pivot and then just like stop. They complete sudden stop. See a lot of crates of oh, there's the autosave frozen.
Oh, wait, is that someone dead or is that someone just rolled out of their sleeping bag?
I think that homeless person living.
What? Oh, that's a little courtyard with bushes and stuff.
Oh, my eyes are hurting so fast in the spins. This area is really cool. I love that, like, the homeless person, like, sleeping under the settlement, like, in the crawl space.
Like, he was probably not allowed into the settlement, but he snuck his way in.
It's kind of like Bioshock, where they're, like, living in the pipes to keep warm. Okay, I'm feeling old now. My eyes are hurting. I actually have been doing this for, like, 2 hours.
I'm just like squinting a little bit, like anticipating the turns. 360 no scopes. Oh man, dude.
360 no scopes in the showers.
Future reference, guys. Our next challenge, if we ever do one again, slow the shit. You don't have to be as slow as whatever the last one we watched. Well, yeah. No, that was the brewery. That was like granny.
No,
slow.
be that slow because it's immersive.
You don't want to be that slow.
Be that slow.
For this is speed run 360 no scope.
The shower is so good, but I've already forgotten it all.
Oh, I want a view. Give me a view for a second. Just hold. What is this?
Look at this and then gone.
What is that?
It's like 1 full second and then gone. Like, dink.
Okay, that's cool. Little room.
Oh, it's like the lights are on. He just spins.
Oh, come on. Stop for a second. Just turn left. I want to see this. No.
This looks so cool. Hold it. Yeah, no.
Okay, well, that was probably one of the longest looks we've gotten.
This tour is 4 minutes long because of this.
You had 10 minutes. We gave you 10 minutes.
Alright, let's look the Minutemen cowboy look. Cowgirl look.
We stop and look at this. This is what we stop and look at.
The TV in the corner.
And clinic.
I'm glad that was big lettering so I
1,
could see.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we lasted more than 5 seconds in this area. Nice.
Wait, what's back here? Nope. It's,
Not enough of that.
the turn wasn't even finished yet. It's just all the way around. Oh, this is nice.
A lot of people have done a lot of medical stuff in this.
Lots of open walls for the screaming. I'm noticing for all the medical stuff up here in the alcoves.
Gotta close that door.
He's moving so fast that the door texture hadn't loaded yet. Like, he was all blurry, like completely blurred out.
This is a cool looking build.
This feels Bioshocky.
Mm-hmm.
Like an underground city kind of feel to it. Oh, someone diarrheaed their dinner all over the Coke machine. Like that actually made me like a little bit queasy because the way his light hit it, it was like a little bit shiny. I was like, ah, what's all over that Coke machine? I don't want to go back and look. I was going to go back and look again, but nah, I don't want to.
I like this indoor. Honestly, I actually wanted to do something like this, but I didn't know where to get trees and stuff like that. I guess I'd have to figure out mods or whatever.
Yeah.
This is actually what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
like at least this idea. So, well, and it's done. Take a breather.
I love how they embrace the industrial feel, and you've got like all this rusted metal and stuff, but then a little bit of fake grass and bushes to like make it feel homey. It feels like an unfinished Bioshock like underground city.
Yeah. Oh man, I mean, I have to dock points for just the speed run. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we gave you 10 minutes. That is on you. But I really liked the idea. I like just the idea that it was like, yeah, the trees, the lighting just felt really natural and everything. I wanted to see more of the grass and things like that. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. Like,
That's all you get.
Like, I love the idea that they're like mowing inside, even though they're inside a vault or inside a giant building and everything. I really like this. I think 8.9. 8.9.
8.9.
I like this more than the last one, honestly. This probably would have had a solid 9.0, but the tour video was so freaking fast.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time remembering.
I know.
I'm gonna skip for just a second. Okay, yeah. Like honestly, so well done. I wish I could have seen more. Just a few bare spots. 7.5 for me, just because of a few slight bare spots. But the size of it and embracing that industrial underground city, but kind of like old world America feel to it, like underground.
I like that. I like that it was like, I don't know, just it feels more family oriented. Like like I don't know, several families got together. Like we want to make something that's safe and safe environment, hidden away from the apocalypse, but we want to make it almost like this is how we used to live, children. I like that idea.
Yeah, I would give this settlement the most likely to have been designed by Vault Tech award.
Yeah.
Oh, all the wood pieces you put down, we didn't even get to see them. They're all there.
Gosh.
All right. Who we have next?
Please, someone who's slower. Please.
Next up, we have a settlement by Tony, who's got what he says is a very special tour for us, a Children of Adam settlement.
Ooh.
Thank you, Tony. Let's check it out. I think he has some commentary to go with it, too. So I'll turn it down so we can just barely hear it, and it won't record on the microphone, hopefully.
Hi, Joel. Hi, Dave. So pleased to be here and that you're actually watching this. I'm a long-time fan of all of Dave's settlement building tours, and
sounds like Shane.
I equally love the stuff that Joel has done.
Well, I mean, he has a British accent. That's not everyone's not Shane.
No. Well, Shane has a very specific accent too. He's even said that.
That's true. Notice I said Joel. He's a fan of all of Evil Viking 13. Dave's settlements, not.
I'm curious. Please respond to this video when you see it.
No.
Did you vote for Dave? Did you vote for? I need to know.
No.
So this is obviously outside.
Yeah, so this is not the Mechanist Lair,
Yeah.
but we're gonna. So it can't win the competition,
Something I imagine to be somewhat of a
but it can win my heart.
pilgrimage.
Yeah, we'll have to remind
location
people next
for
time,
any
or be more
believers.
specific on it. But if
Church
people do it outside, we probably won't have time
Very
to
shanty
review all the
town
videos.
like,
We have more
very
next time.
scrappy and put together.
So he actually placed a workbench here
imagine
near
children to
Diamond
be
City in that
expert builders,
radioactive pit, so he could build here.
And I based the sort of styling very much off the
Son of
sort
a
of
gun,
shanty
dude.
setup
If
they
any of
had
these areas
the
existed in the main
submarine,
game, it'd be so
main
much more
farm.
exciting.
But I'm really pleased with how it's turned out.
That is a shitload of candles.
I can see why he's pleased.
So,
This
we
is his
have
life
the main
now.
hall of commune right here. And
Yes.
you'll notice there's no settlers at the moment, and that is because, unfortunately, I've been having a few issues with the Conquest mod, and I can't get any to show up at the moment. But when they do eventually get here, I will be kitting them all out in Children of Atom gear and arming them all with rad blasters and similar. And I do have a complete High Confessor outfit as well. But whenever you're not in the main hall of commune, we also have the small little shrine to the Mother. The other religious figure from the Church of Atom. Now, this sort of space I imagined as being that little area you get at holy sites where all the visitors and tourists and so on would be like writing their names and dates and when they visit here, and it'd just be all sort of scrabbled
That
and put
lore,
together, and it's just
it pleases me.
all little holy relics left behind.
You're pleased a lot, Dave.
And then down here we have the crater
Alrighty.
itself, highly irradiated,
Oh, the
I
fuck.
do like this. I like
highly
this.
religious. I had a lot of fun putting this together, building up this rock and all these little religious icons and symbols
All the little
and
ledges and everything.
candles and all sorts, and
No wonder
about
his
loads of
FPS
little
is
floating
struggling.
pallets for additional little
Dave,
shrines
watch
of worship.
This. This is what
You
creativity.
just
looks
imagine
like.
everyone has their own little spaces that they prefer to go to in order to commune with His Holiness.
Do you want to go home today?
Or bathtub for baptisms.
I can't lie. This is freaking amazing. These are some awesome ideas tonight. I'm so glad we actually had this
Here.
competition. This is a ton of
We
fun.
have the
Are you, like, inspired to
little workshop
build again
space
now?
where the children of Atom
I have a few that I've
prepare
actually
all
shifted
their
the order in
fusion
what I'm going to build next, just because of you guys, including yours, has
bottles of
inspired me. You dick
floating
master.
radioactive water, full lamps, their noodles.
Couldn't handle my lore, could you?
Yeah, fans of them. And this is the little communal space for the settlers. This is where they'd be living and sharing food and other little daily stories. And I imagine, and yet that yes,
It's
this
like a
is
little,
built into
like leaning
side of
porch
the
off a
collapsing buildings
destroyed
you get
house
around
with
the
all their
craters
furniture on it.
in
It feels
the,
so
centre
real.
of Boston. And I thought it'd be interesting to
The
build this up as
supports,
their
Joel, he's
living
got
quarters, 'cause
supports
I
for all the
imagine children of
bridges.
Atom would happily live basking in Atom's glow.
This is like
I would
Fallout
take the
3
tour a
style
lot
right
more
here.
slowly and a lot more succinctly,
like
but I only
Megaton.
have 10 minutes, so got to rush round. If you'd come across the walkway from the other side and you'd end up
Oh,
here,
the support
which is where you'd
pillars.
find the restrooms.
I'm impressed.
and
I am
the
100%
outhouses.
impressed.
Now, in the main game, I actually sided with the railroad. And
Second railroad
as
player.
such, I like
Alright.
where possible in all my
No
settlements
brotherhood.
to
Yes.
add some little indicator of their presence. So be it like informants or dead drops or hidey holes for Sims or something that adds to the network.
I just realized he has
and
like Children of
the,
Atom wind turbines.
levels of espionage we
that's
have across
cool.
the Commonwealth.
I want
So
that mod.
here,
I like that.
in the
missing,
commune,
like, flaps.
over here by the outhouses, we have some railroad markings. Now, Joel, can you remember what this marking is at all? Dave might know. Well, I'll show you.
It's a stash.
Now, if you were in the outhouse, minding your own business, no one knows what you're doing.
Mind your own business.
They think they know what you're doing, but you're not. Because down here, in the corner of this outhouse, we have a missing wall section. And by that missing wall section, there's a conveniently placed, hollowed out rock. Where we can have our various railroad dead drops. So any agents that are willing to brave
So you
the
go to the
radiation
outhouse,
can collect
lock the door, and then
intel,
just like sneak the note into the rock from
where
inside
we
the
grow
outhouse.
Food, and our settlers would.
Oh look, his settlers aren't starving
somehow
either.
turn corn into noodles.
I knew
Power of
mine were going
atom,
to
I
lose the
guess.
competition, so they were already being punished.
Now, I'll show you the bridge, which just look at it.
Look at all the pillars and the lighting and the ribbons and the
I
banners.
really enjoy
Yeah,
putting them
that's-
together and really making it into a centerpiece. for
Like,
the
I'd be scared finding this place. Like, what is
bask
going
in
on here?
Atom's glory.
This is almost scarier than like a murder,
Over
like
here we
bloody
have a bit more
location. Just
shanty
the
town
cultness of
Now,
it.
this was something that was put together and intended to be sort
Oh,
of more
jeez,
for
this
the non
this structure right here. Do you see how many
So we've got a
layers it
general
had on
store
support
here,
pillars?
which is inspired very much just as a junk shop. And
Junk shop.
down here, you've got more of a sort of weapon dealer and scrap
It's built
merchant.
so well into the house.
And I imagine the sort of shops and stores here would be owned and run by ghouls, who they themselves wouldn't necessarily be children of Atom, but they've been accepted into the commune because they're ghouls, and just being accepted by any society is so rare for them that they want to take the opportunity to make a life here. And one of those ghouls would run the bar up here.
It's well done, Dave.
The Atom Cat Bar. One of the more swankier joints in
Atom
the
Cat Bar.
Crater
It's
of
even
Atom.
thematically appropriate for this element.
More intended for
It
the
pleases
tourists
me.
and the other visitors. But down here, we've actually got a viewing gallery. To view what, you ask? Well, what else? But Atom's glory. I had a lot of fun putting that together. One of the sort of significant shrines. I'll just head round here.
Salutes
and
up,
show you.
Joel. Salutes up.
So whenever not in mass,
The railroad
we
has
have,
no like theme song, so it's... Oh man, look at
we have
that.
a detailed little setup here.
Holy
And
crap!
again, I really had a lot of fun putting this together.
Did he
Um,
put all
and
those
yes,
candles?
I can justify in my mind
Yes.
I probably did have that many fusion cores at some point throughout the game. So I could imagine I've donated all my empty fusion core cells.
That looks cool even on the ground,
right,
like
then
up close.
down here,
I love how we went past that earlier and he very carefully didn't like turn to the right to
Again,
see
I was
that.
just like narrative in my own mind for settlements as I'm building it, and things just come together. And this one comes from the idea that there's always a black sheep in any group. There's always like that one bad egg that sort of gives a bad name to everyone else. And I like to think that when they get here, one of the worshippers of Atom would be taking things a little bit far and would be doing something a bit sinister. Over here,
All the bad
in the
areas
little
have signs like "Don't go in
protected
here."
shed. I think they be hiding something. Oh, naughty. Got some feral ghoul worship going on here, and that's something that's very distinctly outlawed. amongst
It makes
children
sense
of
though.
Atom.
Like they're like the most ascended
Someone-
to the radiation.
Someone's been stockpiling rads,
I think we're dead now. Like
collecting feral ghoul blood. Up to no good. And I imagine there could have
Beautiful.
been
Up
some sort of
to
little
no
story narrative here, little quest line or something to do with choosing to have out the
All
feral
right, Joel.
ghoul
I understand what you always say about my settlements now. Like I want to do quests here. Like I want to explore and know more about the people who live here.
See?
I understand now.
I'll turn the outsiders into ghouls, just anyone into
It's hard to
ghouls.
tell from the
because
inside, you know,
they
but
truly
looking
are
at
the
from the
blessed
outside
sons
in
of Atom.
now, you can see where it's like, oh, this
sons
like
and
this.
daughters.
I'm intrigued by this. There's like
But
no
not
areas.
everyone
There's the
lives
anger
in
coming
a
out.
solid
So
because
sorry, every
travel
time.
to
It's just
all
like,
have
I just don't know
natural,
how-
resistance,
how you
and
could do
certainly
that.
I don't and would not be able to survive
Make a
in
game that
this,
has so many-
this environment if it wasn't
Eh,
for
who
my
cares?
grad suit. So there's a spring up clinic, which in my mind, some wasteland
Look at that!
doctor who would have insisted on
Little
setting this
radiation
up
sign.
so that visitors to the commune were
Like the
at
Hogs
least
in Harry
protected
Potter.
in some way against the radiation.
There was more radiation than like skin cancer.
Yeah. Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Someone who would be handing out rads, rentable radiation suits,
You're good to go.
and offering treatment
Perfect
to anyone
poster
that gets
use.
a little bit under the weather.
All
So is this
right.
for people if they want to visit?
Some
but
good
they,
Samaritan
you know,
who
don't
just
want to be
could not
irradiated.
allow
Dude, the raider tents
innocent
turn on the
people
sides
to irradiate
for the
themselves to death so
dividing
irresponsibly.
barriers for the.
And a guard post
That's
to watch
clever.
over the entrance, which this is the only entrance. All the other points around the crater are walled off.
Everything
and
from the.
barricaded.
Yeah, the tents turn on the sides.
the
for
commune is very
dividers,
welcoming,
The entrance
but
gate, the
the-
bridge, the.
The wasteland is a very dangerous place. So yeah,
So
that is
cool to
the
see like Children of Atom and railroad
commune of Atom
focus stuff too.
here at Cambridge Crater, and I'm very, very pleased with this project. It
You
took
should be
a
pleased
lot
with
of
this
time and
project.
A lot of effort, and
This
I'm so
is a
glad you've had chance
project
to
with a
see it.
capital
Dave is
P.
pleased for both of us.
Almost too pleased.
Almost too pleased.
I'm gonna change my pants now. All right. Wow.
Jeez. Man, this is really rough now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm handing out free candy right now, but I cannot not give this a 10 out of 10. Dude, I couldn't find a flaw. Like, honestly, there were no flaws there.
Oh, man.
Literally nothing that he did not think of. We're actually speechless. Joel's like right in the camera's face.
Yeah, sorry, I'm writing the notes on my phone.
Are you without any words right now? Is that?
Well, I mean, like the last one, the indoor bar. Oh yeah, I remember this one doesn't count. Oh yeah, we don't have to judge it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 then. I'm gonna give it a 10 because I'm thinking like, you know, who would win? If this one, yeah, I guess this can't be inside, you know. So, but this was phenomenal. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 10. I forgot that we couldn't judge it as the same way the others. But
true, yeah, because remember how we started this out and we're like, oh, this is really cool, but it can't count. And then it was 10 minutes of, what is this? This is so cool. Remember that part, Joel?
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, totally disqualified. Just crying sad tears.
Now I wanted to see what you were gonna do in the Mechanist Lair.
Oh man,
Dave, you need to build a settlement now that's not locked into a settlement area. You just need to choose a place. Why have you not done this yet?
I'm working on some.
Okay. Finally, after you saw true creative building.
There's gonna be a jump cut. Joel's there's being a splash of blood along the wall. Like, well, guys, thanks for coming out. I will give it an award though. Best use of the Conquest mod, the one where you can place a workbench anywhere. This is the coolest location and coolest element to go with it I've ever seen anybody do with the Conquest mod. Easily. What a great idea. Now I want there to be an actual workbench here.
Yeah, I mean, choosing the area with all the, you know, the fog and everything down too. It's fantastic. Once again, you've joined the ranks with Dave's builds that I'm like, I freaking want this in the game.
And need
this in a game.
And now Joel's builds.
And yeah, you're right. And now my builds.
In between all of the anger, as I imagine,
it only took one previous build to get up to that level, so it didn't take that long.
In between, imagining wrapping my hands around your throat to throttle you to death, your build was fantastic. It has joined the ranks as well. Just don't push it.
just don't push it. I still need a Rain King.
My ego needs it. Technically, I'm homeless. Alright guys, and our final entry is from Colin, who shared his tour with us as well. Looks like it's also going to have to be disqualified because it's not the Mechanist Lair. I thought we were really clear, but apparently we weren't. Because I actually answered this question in the top of the comments of the video too, but I guess there was just confusion.
I thought we said it in the same place as ours. We were doing the Mechanist Lair, but...
Yeah, I mean, we said it was a Mechanist Lair competition. I don't know, maybe we weren't clear, but we're definitely going to tour it still, as we've seen some really fun builds outside of the lair. This ended up just being a very fun contest overall.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. All right. It's a little out of focus. I think we got a camera pointed at the TV here. The bokeh's pretty nice. Oh, hey, it's Green Top Nursery, where I crushed you last time with no mercy.
Just remember, it only took me one build to get up to your speed, Dave. One build.
One build in 1 year.
One build, that's true.
Now that is a Dave level of propaganda right there. I can appreciate that. Always got to have the statue. You should join the Minutemen because they're actually rebuilding the American way of life, in case you haven't heard. The least secure wall of the complex. the picket fence. I like the clinic. This is actually, I think, surpassing my amount of signs. Like, I think...
Don't, Dave, don't.
No, look, I've stopped labeling foodstuffs.
I like the aim down sight. It's like, this is what I want you to look at.
Keeps things focused.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the camera. Ooh. Won't be catching that Nuka-Cola machine empty. The lighting in the center looks pretty amazing. Whoa.
Is that guy? We need to look at that guy.
Yeah, well, he needs to watch himself. General's not pleased.
Decontamination, nice. You could walk around it too if you wanted.
Well, if you're smart, though, you'll know. You can go through it.
Computerized out.
I like the lantern off the crossbeam. I'm not sure if that's actually part of the... might be part of the fireplace. He's really after this guy, like, keeping a really close eye on him. Got the guard dog. Woo! My eyes are playing tricks with me now.
I mean, he recorded the video the same way our rules were. Unclear.
Okay.
I said it funny.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what else was pretty good?
What?
Your settlement.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good. Viewer's choice, even.
Viewer's choice.
Okay, yeah, lanterns and video camera on the pole. I like that. I mean, the general likes that specifically.
Propaganda inside. Yep, you're definitely a fan of Dave's work. You hate toilet rolls.
He hates a lot of
Shoot
things.
it. The broken drum.
If there was a way that we could add like a poster to the back of the door, I would definitely do that too. Like when you close the outhouse door and like he's just staring right at you the whole time.
I'm gonna put eye holes so people can look right in.
Some nice food. All right. Look at that tea set. Oh, geez, that's a lot of detailing. Nice. You start to recognize some of the props and signs.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see mods on like consoles. I never would have thought it would have been possible like it has been. It's really cool. Like, I mean, I have my mod that he's using here on consoles. That's still very weird to me. Very cool. I like the power armor station. Really has that I'll finish it one day feel to it. Like the project car in the garage.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of detailing.
Oh jeez.
They're eating good at this settlement. I mean, it is a farm, I guess.
They actually have food at their settlement, dude. Well, your food is always like hidden. It's always like 5 little steaks here or there.
With the exception of the Mechanist Lair, though, I always check that off the box. Like, it's always taken care of. Their needs are met.
Just barely.
Just barely. Because all the excess goes to funding everything else.
All going to your room. Do you remember? I forget what tour it was that you had like your glass room.
It was the it was the hotel.
Yeah.
At Croup Manor. Yeah, that was a little extreme. Like, we're so hungry, General. Build me my glass cube in the sky. Oh, shooter. That's what you do. Holy cow. Everyone has their own personal nightstand with props.
Whoa.
I like the books in the picture frame. Oh, the ship wheel on the wall. I kind of want one of those on the wall now, in real life.
That's nice.
P-Cord, love that.
He was like trying to hit the switch. He was like, no.
Not enough time.
Gotta stay on time.
Yeah,
Stay on time.
10 minutes.
Da.
I'm seeing some slow pans here, though, which is nice.
Snap and build configuration.
Yeah, that was a lot of tools. The General will never surrender. That's me. I did that.
Oh, you made that sign?
Yeah, it was one of my posters from back at the castle.
How does he have that poster?
He's using my mod.
Isn't this on console?
I was just literally talking 2 minutes ago about how cool it is that my mod is on consoles too.
But I thought they can't have new things on it. I wonder if it's not PC. I wonder if it's actually PC.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, this is definitely Xbox. Yeah.
Okay, Xbox. Got it. Okay, that's what I was saying. On PS4, you can't have mods that include like
Custom textures. Yeah, yeah. This is definitely Xbox. Mm-hmm.
Pacify.
Whoa. I was not sure what just happened with that camera movement. Very nice. Lots of electricity going on. It's always fun to see what people are wasting electricity on in the wasteland. Like, everyone's got their own power systems, and it's like, oh, well, we had to have 14 light bulbs for this house. It's like, you can have the one? Like, couldn't you just go to bed at night? No. Burn the electricity.
Burn it all.
It's like, gasoline's gonna run out one day, burn it.
Remind that
Oh.
giant chainsaw man.
Holy crap! It's like a solar array. That's awesome. Okay, well, I can see why. He's got gigantic spotlights. Speaking of wasting electricity. Tool shed. Storage on the crate, in case you forgot. Ammo, armor, and food. Yeah, you recognize
food
the
has boxes on top of it. Like, you're not getting to this food. It's gonna be ancient by the time you get to it.
loot crate. See the posters?
That's cool. Does that please you?
That pleases me. Yeah. The one outhouse for the whole settlement. No, that's the second. Oh, it's the women's restroom. With a poster inside.
Hey, do you remember that one Fallout settlement we watched earlier, Dave? That was 3 minutes and just like flew.
Yeah.
That one time.
I still have the headache.
Yes, gosh.
The Sprinter is special. Unsurprisingly, the greenhouse is a functioning greenhouse. Good use of props.
Did a really good job at using props. This has a lot of props and stuff in it. Everywhere.
Things like the shovels and all, they're leaned up. I think some of those are already here. That's what I love about doing settlements at locations that, you know, already have stuff placed. Is like when you're first starting out, you have to go, okay, I have one chance. What am I going to delete? What am I going to keep? Some of that stuff you can't place in the workshop mode in the game, so you got to figure out like, okay, if I delete this, there's no way to get it back for some of the props. Like, you got to really decide what you want to keep ahead of time. That is a water pump.
Got a very intimate look at that.
I like the firing platforms. Extra railing so you can't fall inside the fence. Laundry.
I like the table. It's cool.
I like the fact that someone thought of laundry besides me.
I don't remember you adding laundry stuff.
Pleasure Island had laundry for the guests for
Oh, yeah.
obvious reasons.
For showers.
Because of the prostitutes. It's a lot of General Dave posters here. I approve.
Say someone is a fan.
Someone's going for those shill points, which unfortunately can't save you, seeing this is not the Mechanist Lair.
Yeah.
Or can they?
General Dave makes his own rules.
Oh, so I win then against you, I think.
Well, in your heart, because that's the only place that it matters.
I don't win in my heart either. It's, I really
Even
enjoy
in your
yours.
own immersion, you lost.
I really, you surprised me, but now I know. Now I know better.
Now
All
you
right.
know to not go easy.
I wouldn't say I went easy. I just, I set a bar, met my goals, and was very happy with it. And then you followed through for once.
Followed through and I crushed your goals, Dave.
I mean,
My lore blotted out the sky.
you didn't crush my goals, because my goal was to build a functioning, realistic factory. So
And you
actually,
did.
you failed at those goals.
So by your goals, it just sounds like, so I could go, you know what, I'm just going to build a bathroom. A really realistic bathroom. So I met my goal. That was creative. Nice job, Dave. You created just a functional thing.
Actually, you did make bathrooms.
Yeah, I did make bathrooms.
In a certain sense of the word.
Yeah, I do like the bathtubs and the toilet in the middle. Hey guys.
Plenty of opportunities for dropping loads.
Plenty of.
All right, so I'm gonna say an overuse of posters, but they are General Dave posters, so they please me. Very secure, minus the picket fence, lots of detailing. Of course, it can't win the competition because it's not the Mechanist Lair. I think with shoring up some defenses and maybe just cleaning up some of the posters, maybe moving some around so they're less cluttered, I think your score could go up. But I'll give it a... Oh, man, I don't know. I'll say a 5 out of 10. Very good foundation, room for improvement. Also, it was a little hard to see with the camera out of focus, so it's it's hard to say.
It was a good first effort for. I mean, maybe not your first effort making a settlement build, but maybe sending a video.
That'd be horrible. It's like, that's a great first effort. It's like their 20th settlement. They spent like the last year learning.
You offered to give us this video. You knew better. I'm gonna give a 6 on this.
A 6, okay.
I enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, it was blurry and hard on the eyes, but I thought it was done well. Yeah,
hard on the eyes. 6 out of 10.
In my immersive heart, I was picturing this like as the wannabe Minutemens. You know, they're like want to be a part of the Minutemen, but you don't allow them because they're just not up to par. But they're just kind of like, but we got all your posters. They're fanboys of the
Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, Joel. It's time to tally up our official scores.
All right. For Thomas, Dave gave a 6. I gave a 6. For Cordless, Dave gave a 7. I gave an 8. For Lucas, Dave gave a 5. I gave a 4. For Z Scientist, you gave a 4. I gave a 2.5. Stab. And kick you all on the ground. Russell, we both gave a 5. Scarecrow Gaming, you gave a 7. I gave a 5.5. Mr. Crutches Bob, 10 for you, 9 for me. For Tiaja, you gave it 8. I gave it 8.7. For Jan, you gave it 7.9. I gave it 8.9. Angela, we both gave 10 out of 10. Tony, 10 out of 10.
Oh, man.
And last, Colon or
Colon. Colon.
Well, I typed it weird, so I don't remember. Okay, you gave a 5, and I gave a 6.
Okay.
So right now, it's a toss-up between Angela and Tony.
Oh, jeez. They're so good.
Angela made an incredible indoor party bar, or sleepeasy. Sorry, sleepeasy.
Speakeasy.
Yeah, it's also a sleepeasy too.
You're about to sleep easy. You are tired, my friend. Okay.
So, I mean, the two best ones were Mr. Crutches Bob, which was the indoor, like, dance rave party, and then Angela's, which was the speakeasy.
What's our scores for those?
Yeah, Angela's, we both gave a 10 out of 10, because Mr. Crutches Bob, I gave him a 9.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Angela, I think.
I agree. Yeah, Angela definitely won top place. Bob gets points for having a very futuristic looking build that still felt like Fallout, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Angela, like the presentation, the build, the lighting, the music, the commentary, it was...
I mean, honestly, everything in her build was literally perfect. Because even with Mr. Crutches, like his rave, there were some things that, went through walls, a little, like slight glitches, you know what I mean?
It's that intense again, when we're getting down to that.
It is, yeah. So, man, her build was phenomenal.
Guys, that was a lot of fun. That was so much fun to watch other people's builds for once.
And it was really cool, especially having the same area to go. Like you said earlier, I love going through the entrances. Like, what are they going to be? What is it going to be this time?
That was
seeing
so
the
much
brewery
fun.
the first time. That made a lot of sense. Just seeing the dance hall. That was impressive. But man, yeah, Angela, amazing.
I feel like we should have had prizes because some of these builds were awesome, just awesome. I don't know. Maybe I will reach out to you guys with some prizes. Keep an eye on your email.
Keep an eye
out. Yeah. The Minutemen are watching out for you. General Dave never stops fighting for your prizes.
Well, this was a blast. So
good idea, Joel.
Yeah,
good idea.
I'd probably say in the comments if you guys have an idea for something like this again or a settlement area.
Yeah.
Posted. We're always open to suggestions. So. But I can't wait to see what Dave's next build is, since he's actually has to earn back his honor now, since he lost it.
Guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night there. I've got great...
Alien isolation to do. Or alien isolation to do you.
just as soon as I finish digging a grave out back. Seriously, guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.